Happy New Year from Florida. It's about 80 degrees and it's just noon. Kiln opening. I made a hand-built mug with some texture on the outside. You know, you pinch the bottoms of the feet. Did a little texture on it before I put it together. Got a cup of tea brewing. Doesn't leak. I'm happy about that. I might make a few. Also did the last few pieces for the Venice flower show that I'm going to be putting pots in, and I put a piece of what we call a stick plant in these two just to demonstrate how they use them. They have to go from one piece of pottery or vessel to another. It's called a stretch design. So I just put one little thing. Of course they do beautiful, you know, pieces of driftwood, and they use flowers, and they have flowers flowing out the end. But the idea is to have two pots, similar in color. These are both red clay with cream glaze, cream from standard ceramic. And they both have that kind of open mouth on the edge of the pot. And then you stretch your floral design from one pot to the next. So that's the concept. Of course, theirs are much more beautiful. And then these two were in my last video waiting to be glazed. Very abstract. They're about 8 pounds each. And I threw some really good wide-mouthed cylinders, and then I deliberately collapsed them. On this one, I used bamboo ash, which is Laguna. See all these little nooks and crannies where they can put their different pieces of plant material? And then I put that Pompeii ash just on the rim, maybe about 2.5 inches from the top of the rim. And it drip, 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 drip. It really does kind of look like a wood fire. It's kind of cool. So Pompeii ash, it was pretty thick, over bamboo ash by Laguna, came out pretty neat. So anyway, I think they're going to love that because they love abstract looking things. That was just something I did one day at Nokomis Groves while I was demonstrating. Kind of interesting though, small. And then this is also for the flower show. What they do with these is they put one of those frogs in here, and like they might have one piece coming straight up and then another piece bowing way over to one side or the other. I've been watching a lot of videos on it. But this one is just matte black with a little bit of that Pompeii ash around the edge. It didn't come out particularly brown, although you can see little breaks to brown in it. And this just adds a little bit of dimension to the other side of the vessel for the flower arrangement. So the flowers would probably not come out that side. They'd probably come up and out to the left. And then this is another one of those collapsed vessels, this time in black. Flower arrangers love drab, no glossiness at all, preferably matte or worst case satin, black, beige, brown, gray, taupe, because it's all about the flowers. So in this case, again, lots of nooks and crannies where things can go in, stick out one side or the other, come down through here, and come down. Pretty nice. I have a feeling that these very abstract pieces are going to sell very quickly and easily. So those are the last few pieces that came out of the kiln for the Venice Garden Club Flower Show. It's going to be at the Venice Community Center, January 16th and 17th in Venice, Florida, on the island. And it opens at 10 in the morning. I think I'm supposed to be there 10 to 5, so I'll be there 8 to 5. So anyway, I'm looking forward to this show. I've done a lot of research on the internet as to what it is that flower arrangers like. It's a very specific audience. My customers have to be flower arrangers or they're not going to get it. They're going to say, what the heck? I plan to have a couple of couple of pieces of pottery with some flower arrangements in them that I'm going to do. So I hope the internet isn't giving me false information. I watched one yesterday about how to create an ikebana, Japanese flower design. And I finally got somebody to say what you do, you know. The longest piece is twice the dimension of the pot. The next piece is 3/4. The next piece is 2/3. You go in a triangle. All these little rules about how to make these flower arrangements. So maybe if I follow those instructions, one of the judges will walk by and say, "Oh, who made this arrangement? You should be in competition." I'm dreaming. Okay, thanks for watching.